for the podcast? Whole lot we gon' broadcast. Dropping gems, these are all facts. Shoot flicks like Men in Black. Are you ready for the podcasts? Hitting every spot, Dalmatian. Taking off like a spaceship. Podcast is not basic. Podcast is not basic. Podcast is not basic.
What's up? What's up? What's up? C Sizzle?
What's up? You off strike?
Yeah, man. Long time no see, man. You know what I'm saying? Negotiations have worked out, man. What's up, my brother?
What's up?
Chilling, man. Welcome.
I know you was on strike. I'm glad you're back, man.
Yeah, man, I keep forgetting to like leave the show and come back. So you'd be kind of scared of what's happening, man.
What kind of deal they give you?
Man, you struck the deal up, dog. You struck the deal up. You know what I'm saying? Welcome.
What they give you?
Welcome. Originators of Opinionated-Facts, man. Episode 65, Undivided. Got your boys fifth.
See why?
Man, in the flesh, man. I didn't get. I think your deal is much better than mine, my dog. You know what I'm saying? What they give you, man? You was on strike, man.
I can't say. I signed an NDA.
Hey, as some old people say, you have grown.
Yeah, I signed a little NDA, so I said I wouldn't say nothing.
You can't say nothing, man?
Nah. I told
okay, all right. What's good, my brother?
Hey, man, nothing much, bro.
Yeah, man. Welcome, man. Welcome to the ride, man. You got the Originator Opinionated-Facts, man. We back from a hiatus, as they say.
March Madness.
Man, I don't know what's going on with March Madness, man. You watching that?
Yeah, man. Ain't nothing like watching March Madness.
Yeah, I don't watch it too much anymore, man. I saw North Carolina won today, didn't it?
Yeah, they won by 28.
Yeah,
North Carolina State played tonight, though. North Carolina State, they won 5 games. They won 5 games to win the ACC tournament, yo.
So I'm assuming that's who's your dog to win this whole thing. North Carolina State. That's who you riding with.
Oh no, hell no, they ain't gonna win the whole thing.
Who you riding with?
I don't do no brackets. I would if I had a choice, I would like to see Kentucky win it, but I think probably Carolina or maybe Houston, Arizona. I would say probably one of the top seeds probably win the thing.
Okay, yeah, man. I haven't really watched it, man. I'm a little behind on that, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm focused on like the NBA now, man. You know what I'm saying? Hoping the Clippers pull this thing out, man. So that's my deal, man. What's been good with you, man?
Yo, you been doing any of those any of that sports betting online?
I got an account, but I never did it, man. I was gonna do it during the Super Bowl, but I never finished it off. You did it? Like
man,
they
just went live in North Carolina, man. I ain't never seen them roll nothing out like they rolling that thing out, man.
What you do?
I mean, that joint be every minute they got a commercial.
So did you bet on the Super Bowl or what you do?
No, I've been doing well, I haven't been doing, not actively, but I've been doing prize picks. You know what I'm saying? I started off with the $25. I gotten up to a couple $100, man, and then you keep betting and lose it. But I never re-upped it. But it's interesting, man. That's the one you can kind of bet on how many points they're gonna score, if they're gonna be above or below a certain number, how many rebounds, assists, foul, all kinds of crazy shit, man.
Okay, yeah, I haven't done it, man, in a minute, yo. I used to do it really heavy when I did fantasy. You know what I'm saying? I used to do like the fantasy football, baseball, and basketball. But when I was doing the basketball leagues, I used to bet really hard. But I bet on like NBA games all the time on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? So I bet all the time.
You betting that?
DraftKings, everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and then you just do it that way, man. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, you saw they said Bruno Mars was down 50 million in Vegas.
Yeah, I saw that, bro. I saw that, man. That's not good, man.
Bro, that is wild.
So is he? Is it with one casino? Who's it with though?
Yeah, MGM.
Right. Hey, that's no good, man. But I tell you like this, man. When you go to Vegas, man, when the first times I used to go to Vegas, I used to take money in there with me, man. But now when I go, I take a certain amount. And if I lose that, I'm done. Because it can't get addictive, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It could be addictive, man. But I didn't know I saw that earlier this week, man. I'm like, God damn, Bruno.
Yeah, so he was sitting with somebody and lost 17 million.
Hey, that's not good, man. That's not good, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
So what's been good, man?
Ain't nothing, man. Just trying to keep my head above water, you know.
Working hard, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Working hard.
I feel you, my dog. I feel you, man. But yeah, man, I just doing my thizzle over here, dog. Ain't much going on, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to be back, man.
Me too, man.
It's been a while, man.
I know, man. You've been on the move.
Nah, man, not really, bro. You know you've been on the go. It's hard to catch up with you, man.
Shut up, man.
No, I know where you're going with that, but no, I'm not. I haven't been on the move, man.
Hey.
I haven't been on the move. I was making sure this shit was on there. But yeah. But nah, man, it's all good. What's some good, man? You glad to be back, man?
Yeah, man. Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, man. You know, first weekend of March Madness.
Yeah, man. So Yeah, man. I saw what's been going on, man. You hit a home run, bro. I told you this when I spoke to you before. You hit a home run with that Fani. What's her name? Fani. What's her name?
Oh yeah. Fani Willis.
Yeah. So correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't they rule that she can continue on with that case, man?
Well, either her or the boyfriend had to withdraw, one or the other. So he withdrew.
So what's that mean?
She keep on, like, you know, she her office can keep on. I think it fucks up the trial, fucks up the logistics. You know what I'm saying? The optics of the trial. I'm sure his attorneys will use that. Use that as much as they can, unless they get a motion in limine saying that they can't say anything about it. But I mean, hell, he withdrew after he made $600,000. They didn't say he had to pay no money back. I would have withdrew too.
So, but there's no criminal shit coming as a result of that, right?
Well, you don't know. Like, I mean, you know, the powers that be are always listening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you don't know what the bar heard that they may say, oh, this is a little sketchy. You know, particularly when you're talking about cash and things like that. You know, you got the bar listening, you got the IRS listening, you got all these people listening. So I mean, you never know what could come of it. But I mean, as of right now, her office can continue on. Nathan Wade withdrew. So,
okay.
Yeah, very interesting. That young thug trial is interesting too, man.
What's up with that shit?
It's just so long, man. But you know, he's got a good lawyer, man, from down there. He's got Brian Steele, and Brian Steele pretty well known. And, you know, I look at some of the excerpts sometime, and him and the judge got into a real heated argument the other day. He asked the judge to recuse himself because the way that he was talking to him, you know, like the way the judge was talking to him in front of the jury. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And some judges kind of get that, you know, they get on that power trip. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
Hey, but wasn't that a hung trial or something like that? I mean, you know, somebody got in trouble. One of the attorneys got in trouble about something.
They're still trying the case. Still trying it, but I mean, it could have. One of the attorneys could have got in trouble because there's so many of them. You know what I mean? It's so many lawyers and you know, because he got so many co-defendants on trial with him.
Right.
So
Okay.
Very, 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 very interesting trial. You know, if you into that type thing.
I try to follow it, man. I've been following it since I saw like the docket going on with Trump, his trial dates and all that's coming up and everything like that. He got a big schedule coming up, man. You know what I'm saying? From the federal and state and all that stuff like that. But go ahead. No, go ahead.
I said that's how I really, man, decided I wanted to be a lawyer, man. Watching that Ray Lewis trial. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. I saw a documentary on that recently, man. Yeah,
that Ray Lewis trial, man, from Super Bowl in Atlanta. You know, when Ray was there, when those two guys got killed. And I remember watching that trial, man, on court TV, watching a lot of it in Atlanta at my god sister house, watching a lot of that trial, man, and saying, man, that shit is hot. The way they was, you know.
That attorney is badass, man. He's the same guy that did Ray Caruth, if I'm not mistaken, right?
David Rudolph did Ray Caruth.
Right, but he didn't do Ray Lewis too, right?
No, I don't know who represented Ray Lewis, because Ray Lewis was in Atlanta.
Okay.
Let me see. I don't know who Ray Lewis's lawyer was.
I think it was him.
I give you a funny story about David Rudolph too. Hold on. Let me see. Say Ed Garland. Let me see.
Oh, is that Garland? Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't remember who his lawyer was, but I remember watching that thing, man, and I mean, just watching it and watching the cross examination, and you know what I mean. Very interesting. But as for what you said about Trump, man, I don't think Trump goes to any trial before November.
Why you say that?
I just don't see it happening. I think if he can get to November, because they can't try him if he's running the country. You know what I'm saying? Can't try him if he's actually the president. He's not going to a criminal trial. So they have to get this done before November, or you got to wait 4 years if he wins.
Right. Now, honestly, I've been looking at some of the the pundits talking about this Trump whole deal, man. The cases seem kind of flimsy, man. I don't know if it's one-sided.
I mean, when you throw a big ass monkey wrench in it, like you just did with the Fani Willis situation, you know what I'm saying? Right. So now that you've tainted a whole jury pool, right? You tainted that. So it's gonna take them months to pick a jury, man. I mean, months. It's gonna take them so if you started in May, what's that not? If you started in May to pick a jury, you may not even have a jury in 3-4 months, man. That pool is so tainted, man. Between the jury and the pretrial motions you're gonna have, I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be days arguing about whether or not the lawyers can talk about what just happened with Fani Willis, whether her office should be out of this, or whether, you know, and I'm just talking as a defense attorney, whether Trump was targeted, right? And if he was targeted, what was everything above board? Because even though the judge has said she can stay on the case, the prosecutor couldn't. So the prosecutor who actually started this, he's not even on the case no more. So you're gonna keep talking about that, and he got $600,000 of your tax money.
So next question. So from your experience, I mean, you don't have to answer this if you want to. As you read this, do you think the case is kind of like flimsy, or it kind of overreaching?
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. I mean, it's gonna be tough because you would have to. You would have to, in any of these cases, you would have to prove that he, being Donald Trump, told somebody to do something, right? Which in Georgia, they're saying he did. But so you have to say, you know, are these people, are they going to come to court by the time they have to testify? Are they going to say, yeah, Donald Trump told me to do this? How do you know it was Donald Trump? Were you face to face? Was it a phone call? Was it somebody who sounded like Donald Trump? Was it Donald Trump? You know, was it FaceTime? Did you actually see him? Are you sure that's what he said? Did he mean exactly what he said? Was that just your interpretation? When he says, go out and find me some votes, is he just saying, go recount? Or is he saying, go out there and make me some votes? Which one is he saying?
So those recordings those are not like a smoking gun, so to speak?
No, you got, I mean, yeah, you could say that's a recording, but then by the time the person get up there, they may say, well, I don't remember. You say you weren't watching Young Thug, but the witness in Young Thug's trial right now, his answer to every question is, I don't recall.
There you go.
I don't recall. No matter what they ask him, he's asking him yesterday. He said, "Sir, are you saying you don't recall? You saying you can't recognize your own voice?" And he said, "I don't care if I can recognize my voice. I don't recall saying that." Right. I don't recall the strong. I don't recall. Right. I mean, and the thing is, Trump never said, "I need you to go out there and get me some fake votes." He said, "Go find me some votes." I mean, it's a matter of interpretation, man. Laws are very itchy thing. You know, I mean,
you know what, man?
For a defense attorney, they would be like, "Yeah, I'll try this if it gets to trial."
Yeah, Trump's no dummy, man. He seems to be well. He toes a fine line in terms of what he does and what he says. You know what I'm saying? So he seemed to toe that very well. But man, I was looking at all like the battleground states like Michigan, Pennsylvania, Florida, and all that. He's actually beating Joe Biden, man. Even with all this going on, and the thing they treat him like how you said before, they treat him like a martyr because it seemed like they're coming after him. Like he's a political he's political prosecution, persecution, whatever they say. But that's why they feel like they're coming after him so much, man. You know what I'm saying?
He's using that. He's gonna use that for his power, man. He's using that to pick up different kind of votes, man. People who felt like they've been persecuted. You know what I'm saying? People who felt like the government was after them, singling them out, all that type of stuff. He's gonna use all that, man.
Yeah, man. I'm actually looking forward to see what's happening with this whole deal. I'm looking forward to coming up. I'm looking forward to see who's picking at his running mate. I don't think it's DeSantis. It's going to be somebody else, a lesser known person. But I'm looking forward to see who's coming out there with, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, so man, what's good, man?
Nothing, bro.
You watching all the sports, man. And you know the funny thing about it is I was talking to some buddies or whatever, man. You know, Eric Bieniemy, he went back to college, right?
Right.
And we're trying to find out what do you think is the reason why he can't get a job, bro?
He got some sort of problem or something.
You think so? That's what I'm saying too.
He got personality disorder somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
He can't be a head coach. That's it. I mean, it's got to be it. You know what I'm saying? And it just won't come out.
Right.
You know, one time I had one of my older frat brothers was talking to me one time, man, and he said he wasn't talking to me. We were just having a conversation. He said, "Man, you know why it's so hard for black men to be principals?" He was in education, and he said, "Man, a lot of times we are set up or we set ourselves up with women, right?" And he was saying that a lot of times he said like when you find like educational superstars, right? Young guys who are like on the lift, right? He said some kind of way they end up with maybe a married secretary or a young secretary and they end up messing with them, right? And he says a lot of times when you mess with them, it's not really it's not a crime, right? And it's not really a lot of times it's not done at work. So it's not that bad, but it's frowned upon.
It is,
and it stops your growth, right? And he says so sometimes we can get to assistant principal and we can't go no higher because we got that skeleton in our closet. You know what I'm saying? And it just made sense. And I'm not saying that's what happened with Eric Bieniemy by any means. I don't know. But I'm saying a lot of times when people can only get so high is because they can't go no higher. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like a situation, like a military situation when you've done something, right? And maybe it's not enough to get you kicked out the military, but it's enough where your ass ain't gonna get no more promotions and nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. When I was in the workforce, the one thing I realized is everybody's not meant to be in a leadership role.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whether situations like how you talk like that or just personality conflicts or whatever. So the one thing I took away from that I try to do now is anybody that you promote, you want to make sure that they're trained to deal with people. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's not built to be in a leadership role, man. Personality conflicts, man, the way they see things or whatever, they're micromanage. They will fuck some shit up if you're not careful who you bring in as a leadership role, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I was trying to figure out why he couldn't get a job, whatever. But I think it's surpassed like race and all that, because he had a lot of chances to do whatever he had to do.
Yeah, it ain't got nothing to do with race, man.
So it's probably what you were saying, like it got something to do with a personality conflict or whatever. Because I heard he is the kind of like a hothead, and he talks crazy to people.
Well, they said that in Washington. They was like, man, that motherfuckers was like, yo, you got to go.
Man, you know what you said? You said something else that makes so much sense. We were on with our guys, I Test a Sports Podcast, Delton Slack, man. You said something that I heard somebody else on Fox Sports Radio talk about. These young kids, they don't quote unquote respect like these like Barry Sanders and all that. They don't give a fuck about those people, man. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be able to talk to them a certain kind of way, or they're going to tune you the fuck out, man. They don't care about Michael Jordan. Well,
they don't care about nothing, man.
Magic Johnson, they don't care about none of that stuff, man.
You know what I'm saying? Look, shout out, man. My cousin David and Dana are both on tonight listening to us, man. They commented. But to what you saying, man, these young kids, you can't talk to them. First of all, they have to see it. Like, you can't tell them nothing unless you've done it. They got to see it, right? If you tell them something, but they look at you and they don't see it, they not listening to it.
Right.
But secondly, they don't give a damn, man. They were just talking about, you know, have you seen the whole thing with Drea and having the young boy got her pregnant, the 21-year-old?
Yeah, I know a little bit about it. Yeah.
Right. So the 21-year-old got Drea pregnant. Drea, who's like 40. Right. She got a kid the boy's age. Anyway, she ended up Gilbert Arenas and Nick, I think with Gilbert Arenas and Nick Young were talking about when Gilbert Arenas was in the league, and I guess she must have gave Gilbert Arenas' head in the back of a car when Nick Young was driving or something. You know what I'm saying? They was like clowning her. So a lot of the podcasts and people say, man, that's corny. You know, why don't do that. Y'all know that's like his girl, blah, blah, blah. So Nick Young, who's not even really that young now, Nick Young was 30-something.
He's a funny motherfucker, but go ahead.
Nick Young came back and was like, yo, man, why don't y'all old niggas shut the fuck up?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, just weird. Like, he just like, so like to your point, man, these kids, like, the only way that I speak to a lot of kids, the only way I'm able to get to them is because I can usually relate to them by saying, hey, listen, man, I've dealt with somebody who did this, or I've dealt with somebody who did this, or somebody that blah, blah, blah. But if you out here and you trying to tell them, I don't care, you can go down to, it could be your blood, man. You could be your son, your cousin, your nephew. You could tell them something about women and stuff. Nigga, they gonna look at you and be like, well, if you ain't got what you telling us about, I don't want to hear it. Yeah. Like, how you gonna tell me how to get rich if you ain't rich? Right. If you ain't, and it's not even like you being rich, it's them equivocating to what they think is rich, right? So it's like, if you ain't doing what they think is hot, shut the fuck up, right? Because they ain't gonna listen.
And you know what else is falling by the wayside? Entry level. They don't believe in entry level positions.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Everything is always instant. They're going to the top, whatever. And I get it. It's a gift and a curse, right? You want to be your boss and all that. But I think regardless of whatever you're trying to do, you have to learn from somebody. You have to learn something. But
look, let me do something weird. This is interesting. One of my frat brothers was telling me this, man. They had an interest meeting for undergrads, right? I'm not going to say where, but at a local university. And my frat brother trying to, he's talking to him like, because he's 40 something, these 18, 19, 20, 21-year-old kids. He said, listen, you guys got a lot to learn. Raise your hand if you've ever had $5,000. Everybody raise their hand.
Right.
Raise your hand if you've had $10,000. Kids raising their hand.
College?
College. 18, 19, 20, 21. If I can say, okay, raise your hand if you've ever had $25,000. Few of them still raise their hand. Motherfucker get up to $100,000. Raise your hand if you've had $100,000. One kid raised his hand. He said, I want to talk to you after the meeting, right? So they go through the interest meeting. He goes to the kid. He asks the kid, he say, so you've had $100,000 in your bank account. That's what he's asking. Kid said, yeah, I got $100,000 in my account now. And he said, how? Guess what the kid said? Crypto. It's a different world, man.
It's a different world, bro.
It's a different world. So if you got $100,000, I don't got $100,000 in my account. What I'm gonna tell you? That's how they looking at it. And it's not it's not very different from when we was in school. Remember,
Mm-hmm.
because
Right.
in school, people would get in trouble in school, right? And I can remember, people when we were in school, and people like, shit, it don't matter if I can't get no job, I'm gonna start my own business anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Remember how
Right.
people do
Right.
that?
Right. I
Start
remember.
my own business anyway. I don't even know. I take that felony. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No matter if
Right.
my record fucked up, I'm gonna start a business. So
Right.
these kids now they actually doing it. And if they not doing it, they know somebody who is.
So you think
So
this
it's
is
like,
go ahead, I'm sorry.
no, go ahead.
You think this is a result of social media influence on these kids, whatever?
Yeah. I mean, these kids, you can go viral. If you go viral, I mean, look at the girl from Who the Fuck Did I Get Married? Did I Marry? Right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's all you need is a moment. Like we've talked about this to go viral. You go viral, right? And people, and older people or people who don't know the social media game sit back and like, man, they've got 2,000 followers. So what? That's money.
It is money, bro. It is money.
So if you got 5,000 followers or 10,000 followers or 1 million followers, you know what I'm saying?
It's a different game.
It's changing the world. Like, look at Nick Saban.
He got the fuck out.
And he just said it. He said, man, I can't coach in this.
Right.
Like,
if we talked about this earlier, if social media went away for a whole year, how do you think the world would change?
The young kids wouldn't let it go away, yo. They figure out something else. I don't give a fuck if they had to write letters and mail them in somewhere.
So you remember earlier this week or late last week or whatever, Facebook or something went down, AT&T something down, and people went crazy. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking like, what would happen if social media just went away for like a year? What would happen? What would the world be like?
We went crazy. They don't fuck with Facebook. See what I'm saying? They don't. We behind the 8 ball. They don't fuck with Facebook. They barely fuck with Instagram. They only fuck with Instagram with stories, right?
What, TikTok? That's the name?
Yeah, you go to somebody's Instagram page. They might have 2 million followers and 11 posts because they live off of stories. Right. They own that TikTok, Snapchat, and about 3 or 4 other things that we have no idea about.
Okay, that's true.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just crazy, man. So
yeah, I mean, you learn a lot from younger kids, man. Younger kids have a pulse on it that we looking straight through it, but they see exactly what we need to see in order to make money off that deal. You know what I'm saying? They got it. And I think anytime you got something going on with any kind of like social media, what platforms, you better bring some young kids in because they'll send your shit to the roof, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And you gotta realize, anytime you think about it, if we in school, bro, if you in school and you can make 5 bands a month off of TikTok, you make $5,000 a month. What's somebody gonna tell you, man? It's like getting a refund check every month. Like these kids in school driving Teslas, Benzes, like their parents ain't doing it, they doing it.
And and they don't really listen to their parents really too much either, man. You know what I'm saying? Because everything is instantaneous now. Social media has brought along the instantaneous thing, and they got 2 things. They got strong work ethic, but they got really, you can't talk to them anyway or they get offended. You know what I'm saying? You can't talk to them hard to get really offended, but they got hard work ethic, but they got really, they don't really have a backbone to take feedback or whatever. I guess we can't really tell them nothing because they're doing it a different way than we did it. You know what I'm saying?
They got to think you're doing something, yo. If they don't think you're doing it, if they can't tangibly see it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
When you going to talk to them kids, if you ain't walking up in there, Ferragamo down, Gucci down, they kind of like, okay, who is this? Like, you better say you literally you got about a 4-minute span to say something that's gonna catch their attention, or it's over.
That's all you got. That's all you got.
About 4 minutes, man, and you better come in and let them know, like, hey, yo, listen, this is what I do. Blah blah blah. You got to start off, yo, hey, man, I represent big drug dealers. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? Period. Like, then you got their attention. Like who you know, and then you better be legit because they're gonna look you up.
Right, you're right about that, man.
They're gonna look you up.
I want to ask your opinion on something, man. Since you mentioned something about your frat brother earlier, just real quick. You don't have to be a personal thing with you, but we were playing golf earlier today, and we were talking about it. One of the guys that was out there that we was with, we were just talking, man, and somebody he was dating, she went to a frat party, and everybody's like, bro, that's a no. Your girl can't go to a frat. He didn't see what the problem was.
Should have broke up with her.
Right, you can't go to
especially if it ain't my frat.
Even if it's my frat, if I'm not there,
yeah, you gotta break up with her.
Right, even if it's not my frat, you don't have no reason to go there. He doesn't see that. I was like, bro, you need to get your shit together, bro. But yeah, man, I said when you that just got crossed my mind when you had said that, man. But I was like,
she got to go.
That's a crazy ass thing, man. Damn, that's a crazy ass thing, man. But yeah, man,
if my girl called me and said, "Hey, I'm going to this Q party," I'd be like, "Okay."
What would the conversation be?
Okay.
Would she tell you?
Like, all right.
Would you? So when she called you back, because you're not gonna call her, right? I know I wouldn't.
Well, I'm not gonna argue anyway either.
Right. I wouldn't argue. But when she called me back, what would the conversation be like? Hey, man,
I'm probably like, yo, did you have a good time? You know what I'm saying? Like, how was it? But it's over. I mean, it might not be over right then, but it's over in my head. It's already over.
Says a lot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you, dog. I totally agree with you. I knew you would agree with me on that, man. I totally agree. Sucks to be him. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, bro, you know, that's crazy as hell, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, man,
he didn't see nothing wrong with it.
No.
Sound like he must be retarded.
So you told me I couldn't say that word, but you could say it. You told me I couldn't say R word, but you could say retarded, man. You know what I'm saying?
Under that circumstance.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, do you think Shannon Sharpe is sensitive, bro?
Yeah, I think, yeah. Maybe he playing a role.
No, man, he's real sensitive, bro. He's one of the biggest. If you ever look at he's one of the biggest trash talkers. He talks shit about everybody. But as soon as somebody say something about him, he get real offended.
He gets on my nerve, man. Like I ain't gonna say it.
But
I'm trying to tell you, Scoop. Lady, all that money you got, come on, you got a little bit more formal training than that.
He gets what's the word everybody be saying, man? He gets in his feelings. It's another word I can't think of what word it is, man. But he gets in his feelings.
He's emotional, man.
Yeah, he's emotional.
He's
really emotional.
Very, very emotional. Yeah.
And you know, Jason.
When I see you, I'll tell you, when I see you, it's gonna be another thing. What about them tight pants? No, when I see you, I'm telling you, let's Stevie Ray. Let me tell you, Stevie Ray.
And it came at him, bro. He said, "Man, I talked to my sister. When you talk to your sister, that's when
it's serious. Yeah,
it's serious, then, man.
It's serious. You call your sister, it's serious."
I'm like, "Oh man, you talk to your boys?" He said, "I call my sister." You know what I'm saying? He said, "My kids are calling me." I said, "Man, my kids will never call me about a rumor." Like, nobody call me no goddamn rumor, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I thought he was real sensitive, man. I'm like, man, what the fuck up with Sharpe, man? You know what I'm saying? Sharpe is real sensitive, man. You know. So what's good, man? You
very, very sensitive.
You know what I'm saying?
Dana on, man. Look, he said talking about the cigars, the Rhodium 45s. He said he about to send you a drop shipment.
Please do, bro. I can't wait, man. I'll smoke the hell out of them.
You know, Dana said he never got them t-shirts from you. So I don't know what y'all doing, but just sending them back and forth. He said he never got t-shirts. He said he gonna send you a cigar. What's going on?
Right. So can you vouch for me? Anytime I send you something in the mail, what do? I send you a picture of the tracking number, right?
Yeah.
Ask Dana, did I send him a picture of a tracking number?
Dana, did he send you a picture of the tracking number?
I'll wait.
He waiting?
Yeah, he got him. He got him. He got him. You know what I'm saying? He got him. Mm-hmm. He got him. Yeah. Tell Dana I reach out to him tonight and I resend the shirts, man. Why he say nothing about now, man? Because I was asking. Remember, I was asking.
Oh, he said he got it. He said he got
it. So what he's talking about?
Oh, he said I'm lying. Okay, we're gonna mute him.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying. So
he said Dana, when you gonna send the cigars out? Y'all connect after the show. He'll send you some cigars. Got the Rhodium 45s popping.
Okay, so that's the name. That's a dope name, man. Tell him to send them to us by next time we come on, man. We'll throw a little thing up for him, whatever, man. Tell people how to get them and all of that, man. So we salute to Dana, man. Congratulations on your new venture, man. That's what's up, dog. That's good stuff, man.
The Rhodium 45s.
That's a dope name. So what's the name? What's the background? The
Rhodium means like it's a rare jewel, like maybe rarer than a diamond.
Okay, you're a smarty art nigga, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a smart out nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talked in a while, man. You know what I'm saying? I think
that's because you. Oh, sorry.
No, we ain't talked since Super Bowl and all of that shit, man. A lot went down with all of that, man. You know, it's a lot going on. But you know, the big thing now, you know, we talked a little before the show came on, man. But a big thing now coming through the state of Georgia and everywhere else is about diversity hiring, man. Diversity hiring is trumping qualified candidates and stuff like that. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to push the state of Georgia, the companies in the state of Georgia, for one, to put diversity hiring above quote unquote qualifications. It's not saying that, but it is saying that. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that is a red flag to me. I don't know why the fuck would you put diversity over qualifications, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be a ton of lawsuits.
You think so?
Oh hell yeah! They already started
because of the lack of diversity hiring, or
no? Because we're doing it all wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're doing it all wrong because there are some people who are literally coming out saying we want to hire a black female.
Right.
You can't do that.
Right.
You can't do that. That would be the same thing if somebody told you 5 years ago we want to hire a white man.
But Joe Biden did that, right? Is that wrong?
Yes, it's wrong. I'm telling you, man, it's wrong. It's gonna be a lot of lawsuits coming out. Mm-hmm. I think the way that it's always been done since the beginning of time is you just do it, right?
Right.
You don't have to make a big announcement. You just do it. So when you tell somebody I want to hire a black female and there's qualified black males, white males, Asian males, Indian males over here, then you're gonna have some people come back and say, but man, I was discriminated against openly. Right. And they'd let me know no matter what my qualifications was, I wasn't gonna get the job. I don't think you can do that.
Yeah, that's a tough thing, man. Me personally, I don't look at stuff like that. I mean, fuck diversity and shit. I'm looking at the most qualified candidate. This is just me personally. You know, I can't speak for nobody else. But that's the thing I was talking about. I was like, man, that's crazy as hell, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, so. Right. Yo, man, we got our Opinionated-Facts List, man. You want to delve into this, man?
Damn, delve. Who you been hanging around?
See, when I say,
I'm just asking.
Like how you said before, I do read. I can read, man. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't even noticed really you got your little braids back popping. Let us see. Let me see.
You saw him earlier, man. You know what I'm saying?
Who did that?
This a unit.
Oh, I didn't know if you went back to
them things.
Yeah, I didn't know if the same dude braided your things who did it before.
Big Ty?
Yeah, did he do it again?
No. Big Ty didn't do my. I don't know who the fuck Big Ty is, but no, there's no man.
You said it.
There's no man gonna be plaiting my hair, as you say, bro. That's not gonna happen, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay. It's not gonna happen.
All right, just asking.
So what's up, man? We got
what we got?
We got Black history facts that you may not have known. 5. You know what I'm saying? But there's one extra one I thought was kind of cool. But I think a lot of people know about this one. I learned a lot looking over these things, man. But these are 5 Black history facts that you may not have known about. You know what I'm saying? You ready?
All right. Yeah, hit me.
Number 5, and I'm gonna read a couple of these because there's a backstory to some of these, man. So number 5 is called the forgotten presidential candidate. The forgotten presidential candidate. Okay, so the forgotten president. So before Barack Obama and all of that, there was a guy named George Edward Taylor who ran for president in 1904 under the National Negro Liberty Party. He was a politician, journalist, newspaper editor who fought for African American rights. He was the first African American man to run for president in 1904.
Wow. What's his name? George.
His name is George Edwin Taylor. You know what I'm saying? So that's number 5, the forgotten presidential candidate. Okay.
All right.
Number 4, a lot of people may have heard of this, especially down in Georgia, whatever. But there were lakes that cover up African Americans' towns or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So Lake Lanier was built on top of Oscarville, Georgia. They pretty much just flooded the town. which was burned down in 1912, which had over 1,000 residents forced to flee. Lake Marion was built in Benson, Alabama, and Vanport, Oregon. Now Delta Park was a home to around 40,000 African Americans. In 1948, a flood tore the town apart, and 18,500 families were displaced. There was no warning to city officials. It just basically flooded the towns. So those 3 towns that they flooded African American towns, man. So and Lake Lanier, like they did a sonogram or whatever. I forget what it's called. I think it's called LIDAR.
Mm-hmm.
Or Lake Lanier, you can still see the town structure underwater. All the town structures underwater.
And the lake's still there?
Yeah, Lake Lanier. Yeah, it's covered up the whole town. Yeah, that's one I know for sure. It's in Georgia. Yeah, Lake Lanier. Look it up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So number 3 is the Central Park, which used to be an African American town. A lot of people may have known about this, whatever. But in the 1840s, half of the African Americans who lived in Seneca Village, New York, owned the property. By 1857, the town was torn down to construct Central Park. So they pretty much displaced all the black people in Central Park to make Central Park. 1857. It was torn down. You know what I'm saying? So that's number 3. Number 2, I never heard this at all. You know what I'm saying? Number 2 was the Birmingham Children's Crusade. This is crazy. This is one that a lot of people don't know about. So that hundreds of black boys and black girls were arrested in Alabama. In 1963, thousands of African-American children ages 7 to 18 in Birmingham skipped classes to protest segregation. The peaceful protests turned into violent. Police arrested children with brute force and basically beat a lot of kids from between the ages of 7 and 18. So it's called the Birmingham Children's Crusade.
Wow.
In 1963. That's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? And this is one I know you will love, man. Number 1, HBCUs stepped up in 1937. I never heard about this. So a lot of historical black colleges and universities served as the Jews were seeking asylum during World War II. Through the Nazi, the HBCUs stepped up and provided a safe haven for over 50 German Jewish scholarships. Many of these scholars went on to be successful careers in various fields, hired by Howard University and colleges all over the world, including like Tuckalugo College in Mississippi.
Yeah.
So when all these Jewish refugees was coming from overseas, they had no place to go. So the HBCUs were a safe haven to them and offered them asylum. And so HBCU stepped up. So that's number 1. HBCU stepped up in 1937 during World War II to help the Jews, man. And those are 5 opinionated facts, little known black history facts that you may not have heard of. It's pretty interesting, right?
That was a good list, y'all.
Yeah, man. Pretty interesting, man. Oh, and this one I wanted to add, but we only doing 5, but this one I think a lot of people know. But 1 in 4 cowboys were black. Like doing the Midwest and out West and everything, 1 in 4 cowboys were black. So there you go, man. So that's an extra one, man. But yeah, that's your opinionated facts list, man. There's a black history facts you probably never knew about. Yeah,
Interesting.
man. Yeah, man. So a little light reading. You know what I'm saying? A little light reading, man. But yeah, that's the list, man.
That's what you've been doing on the break, reading. Just asking.
Yeah, I tend to read a lot, man. Hey, man, you ever heard of friendships called 2:30 a.m. and 4:30 p.m. friends? You ever heard that?
What's that?
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I think the way it goes is who the fuck is this calling me? I think the way it goes is that there's 6 p.m. friends and 2 a.m. friends. 6 p.m. friends are people that you can count on, I guess, whatever. But 2 a.m. friends, when shit really hit the fan, those are your true friends. You call anytime, whatever you're going through, whatever. And and that'll be there with you, no matter what you got going on. Those people that are gonna rock with you, man. So it's like it's called 6 p.m. friends, people that you're not gonna call after hours, whatever. Close to business friends.
Right.
But the 2 a.m. friends, no matter what the situation is, you can call them and feel secure that either they're gonna offer you some kind of advice or they're gonna be there for you. Whatever help they can give you, they're gonna give you. But 6 p.m. friends will be like either they're not gonna answer the phone or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But there's these 2 type of friends. I'm like, well, but you know what? All my friends are 2 a.m. friends, including you, brother.
Hey, man.
Yeah, man. I have to salute you on the advice you. I always tell you, man, on some advice, but I'll consider you about 2 a.m. friends, man. You know what I'm saying? You talk a lot of shit to me, but you're right every time. You know what I'm saying? You are considered to me my 2 a.m. friend. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, make you feel. See, look at you blushing like Santa Claus over there. I'm giving you your flowers, dog.
Pause.
That's not a pause, bro. That's not a pause, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but it's saying 6 p.m. friends and 2 a.m. friends, man. All my boys are 2 a.m. friends, man. Salute to you, my dog.
I ain't never heard that, man. But it makes sense.
Yeah. Why we were on strike? I was reading a little bit.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
So what's been new with you, man? You glowing over there. What's good, man? You got, you put together a model airplane. What's going on with you, man? What's new with you, man? Any new hobbies or whatever? You know what I'm saying?
Yo, we got shout out, man, our philanthropic efforts, man.
Say that again.
Philanthropic efforts that we've been doing. We've been doing a lot of donating the podcasts, man.
Right.
Lately, man. And you know what I'm saying? Shout out to us for that, man.
You know what, man? We had a conversation about that earlier today, and we talked about that. How we were young people during that time. We didn't have an avenue to kind of go to, but it feels good to kind of give people things that we didn't have opportunity to ask people for. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. So it was everything that we've done, man. Hope everybody don't mind doing it, man. You know what I'm saying? Feel good to do that, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody, I hope it all works out, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta say, the popcorn that we bought is pretty goddamn tasty, bro.
I don't have it.
Let me tell you something. The customer service for that popcorn, it was ordered. Say for instance, for example, it was ordered on a Wednesday. I got a confirmation email that Thursday morning say it was being shipped, and boom, wow. Here they are, man. So, although it was some of the most expensive popcorn I ever had in my life, the customer service is incredible, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Well,
absolutely incredible, man. So
just saying, man. I'm glad. Yeah, we in the got the ability to give, man, and giving to different organizations, man, and groups and people, and sponsoring a few things, man. We got a summertime popping. We are. I guess we can say it. We back at the Soul Picnic this year, right?
Are we?
Oh, that's what they said last year. Yeah. It changed venues, so I mean, we've had conversations. We probably be hired back to do the Soul Picnic. Is moving to Raleigh this year, so they ain't got to drive all the way about to Seven Springs, and I have to drive back to Raleigh looking at Sean sleep, claiming drunk. Oh, I'm so drunk, I can't move. I can't.
You always drive there. Who always drives back? I drive back, man. I'm gonna tell you like this, man. You are a party animal. I missed this out on you, man. You are one of the most partiest animals I've ever seen in my life. People don't understand it. When as my grandmother say, when the water's flowing, he's a different man, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So she called it the devil's nectar. When the devil's nectar is flowing, you are a different man. So if no one's ever seen it, man, all I do is sit back and hold the microphone, bro. You are a one-man show, bro. Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
There you go.
So salute to you, my brother. Salute to you, man. You are one of the most entertaining people I've ever met in my whole life, man. So salute to you, man. So all I do is sit back and just watch, hold the microphone,
there you go.
And do my thing.
There you go. So look, maybe doing a Soul Picnic again. Probably got a few more hosting opportunities we may cash in on. So look forward to seeing us, seeing where we're gonna be at this summer.
Summer's gonna be great, isn't it?
Yeah, it'll be a good time, man. Like we always have a good time, man, during the summertime.
We have a great time, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Every time we get there, it's chaos, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the worst part about how we rock, man, the world will never know. Like the best stories, the world will never know, man. You know what I'm saying? How much fun we've had, man. I kick myself every time that I didn't catch you dancing last summer. I mean, bro, I thought your hips were made of ball bearings the way they were swiveling, bro.
There you go.
Okay, I'm giving you your flowers, man. I mean, you, bro. It was some swivelicious hip, bro. You are one of the most great. You're one of the best dancers that people don't know about, man. So salute to you, bro. Whatever you do in private, the dance steps as you did, that dance move you was doing, the young lady could not keep up. She could not keep up, man. So let me tell you something. Here's what you did. Here's what you did. So I was like, you was over there swiveling, right? And I called you. You was dancing so well that your legs were still swiveling, and you just turn your torso around to look at me to see what I was doing, but your legs and shit was still moving, man. And the girl, she couldn't keep up, man. She was trying everything in her power to do every damn step she had, but all you was doing was swiveling your hips and shit, and she could not keep up, man. I was like, bro, I wish I would have caught that, bro. You are a one-man dance. You are a dancing machine, man. Watch him get down. Watch him get down. You are a dancing machine. Watch him get down. Watch him get down while he do his thing on the video. Bro, bro, you ridiculous, yo. But you are a good dancer, though, bro. Seriously, man. That's what I'm saying, bro. You're an intelligent guy. You're a smart dude, man. But let that shit go, bro. You are one of the greatest. You are a great dancer, bro. Seriously, you're a good dancer, man. Salute to you, man. So whenever I get married again, I want you to bust that shit out on the floor, man, like you did out there, man. Just swivel them hips, man. Because the women was going. You had two of them.
I'm not coming.
Yeah, whatever, man. Whatever, man. You gonna be there for me, dog. You're gonna be there for me, man. You know what I'm saying? There's no bachelor party like how we throw a bachelor party, bro.
True.
Salute the slack. We leave it like that, man. Yeah, nobody throw a bachelor party like how we throw a bachelor party, man. The cases, man. You know what I'm saying? Now that you're a celebrity now, who knows what's going to happen? You know what I'm saying? Who knows what's going to happen, man? You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, who you think had the best national anthem ever, man?
Whitney. Or Carl Lewis.
That Carl Lewis is one of the greatest things I've ever heard in my life. Uh-oh. No, but have you ever heard Marvin Gaye, NBA All-Star?
Oh, he'll be Marvin and Whitney. But I'm a Marvin Gaye fan, man. So I
didn't know that. I didn't know you was a Marvin Gaye fan.
Yeah, man.
Really?
Man, I was riding with my godmother. I can remember we were on Friendly Avenue when they made the announcement that Marvin Gaye had been killed by his dad over the radio.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I remember where I was when they announced Michael Jackson had died.
We was about to go play golf. We was on the way to Myrtle Beach. He died like the day before. Remember?
Yeah, it was some crazy stuff like that. Yeah,
we was going to. It was the day that we were going to Myrtle Beach. Man, we went to Myrtle Beach to play golf that weekend.
Yeah, that was crazy, right? And this is creepy. I shouldn't have done this, but I had to see this because I saw it. I was watching this documentary. I actually saw his autopsy video, pictures.
Mm.
Yeah, it was, bro. No, that hurt me, man. Yeah. But I remember where I was, but I don't remember where I was when Marvin Gaye had passed away. But I didn't know you was a Marvin Gaye fan, dog.
Yeah, I like Marvin, man.
Okay, all right, man.
Marvin got some bangers, man.
Yeah, Marvin got some bangers, man. We got to redo our list, man, because before we talked about we did a whole albums list, R&B and all of that, and you never finished off who you thought had one of the greatest R&B albums of all time, man. You know what I'm saying? I kind of gave you my 5 who I thought had the greatest, whatever. New Edition, Any Heartbreak, R. Kelly, 12 Play, Jodeci, Forever My Lady. Who else did I put on that list, man? I can't remember. Those are the ones that come out to me to ring to my head right now. Those are some banger ass albums, man. You know what I'm saying?
I can see that. Yeah,
man. Damn, so you a Marvin Gaye fan? No wonder you.
Man, you never listen to no Marvin, man. You never seen that clip? That clip where he was laying on the couch singing, man.
No.
Yeah, man, Marvin be getting it, yo. But I saw the craziest thing on Instagram. On Reels or something the other day. It was saying that James Brown, man. It said when you used to be that. You see that?
Yeah.
So like how he look at you when you mess up, he don't even say nothing. He just hit you with that. And if he hit you with 3, that'd be $30.
Yeah.
5 is $50.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start hitting you. So during the show, see what I'm saying?
How you gonna bust him out to me, man? Was it $5 a time?
Yeah, just like, you know.
Yeah, I saw that, man. I saw that. I mean, I felt bad for James Brown because that movie was horrible.
Yeah, he doesn't get the credit he deserves, man.
He don't, bro. He's one of the greatest entertainers I've ever. You know, I saw a clip. There's a movie out there. You probably seen it before, but there's a movie out there about the fight between George Foreman and Muhammad Ali in Zaire, Africa. And what they did was it was called When We Were Kings, right? And Don King, whatever you want to say about him, he's one of the greatest promoters in the whole wide world. Not only did he put on the boxing match, the Rumble in the Jungle, but he also put on this big old music festival, which was headlined by James Brown, the Spinners, and BB King, and all of these guys. But if you ever watch James Brown performance, when that guy introduced James Brown, the moment he hit the stage, he's gone. From the moment he hits the stage till he leaves, he's killing it. This, right. You know what I'm saying? That's entertainment for you, man. You know what I'm saying? When I saw that, I never seen James Brown perform really, because he kind of before our time, so to speak. But when I saw that performance, man, I was like, damn, James. You know what I'm saying?
I wonder why we don't do stuff in Africa now, yo.
Africa's a beautiful place, man.
And I remember you went over there for a while, but I'm saying, like, I wonder why we don't have like a fight or like, you know, we don't do anything in Africa.
They don't like us that much.
I know, but we don't do nothing over there at all.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. They don't really like us too much over there, man. They be like, you know, they always doing like. That's how they treat you like that. Fuck, look at that nigga.
Was it like that when you went over there?
Let me tell you the craziest story, man. Right? So I was getting my hair cut because I was over there for about a month. So the first time I went to get my hair cut over there, my hair was growing back. So the guy, he was cutting somebody's hair. What they do is they have shampoo girls, and they have after you wash your hair, the guy come to cut your hair. It was pretty good barbers, you know, they're pretty nice, right? Mm-hmm. So the girl shampooed my hair, and the guy cut my hair. I gave him an American $20 bill, which the person that was with me told me I literally gave him like almost down to $500. That's what it was like, right? So he was really nice, whatever. So when I came back like a week later, on my mother, the guy he had in his chair, he kicked his ass out the chair and put me in the chair.
What?
Yeah, man. I mean, they if you pay whatever, but I had the most fun I ever had when I was over in Africa, man. I don't know why we don't do things over there, man. Real talk, I don't know.
I mean, like, that'd be hot. Like, if somebody's having a fight, right? If somebody having a fight, like, man, that jungle be in Africa. Can you imagine back then? Everybody like, shit, you going over to Africa to see the fight? I bet the parties were. I mean, I bet them parties were unconscionable over there, man.
Bro, I don't know anything about that, but when I was over there, I went to a man's club, like a genuine, like you ever seen like Fred Flintstone when they had the Water Buffalo Lodge?
Yeah.
And the guys sit around it. Bro, I went to a man's club, and I can't on this podcast can't tell you what happened in those man's club, but yo, we're fucking up over here. Africa got it really tight over there, dog. Those got, bro. Yeah, that's some of the most fun I ever had in my life, man.
For real? You was by yourself too? I mean, when you went to the man's lounge?
Nah, I was with the guy, you know, my driver dude, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, yeah. I'll tell you after the show, man. It was crazy, bro. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know why. You're right, man. I don't know why we don't go over there and do shit like that.
Yeah, you know like, you know, the Rumble in the Jungle, you know, yeah, but I guess because we call it the jungle. Like,
it's kind of racism.
Yeah.
But you know, the Congo, you know what I'm saying? That's Zaire. So Zaire is no longer a country. Mobutu was the you know, he got overthrown, whatever. So it's no longer Zaire. It's called it the Dominican of the Congo or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I do read. You know what I'm saying?
I don't do a lot of reading for pleasure. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather rock my brain away when I'm not working.
I mean, you think it's crazy, man, how New York is giving those people, those immigrants $53 million or whatever?
Yeah. Pretty wild.
What I mean, outside of that and what they gave Ukraine, this guy from the Value Entertainment podcast, he's, you know, a pretty good podcast, whatever. They broke down the money that between what New York gave and what we gave Ukraine during the whole time those wars. They said we could eliminate all homelessness in the U.S.
I bet. And probably gave universal health care.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I think that's gonna come up the closer and closer we get to November to the election.
You decide who you're voting for yet? You don't have to tell me, but you decide who you're voting for yet?
Yeah, probably so.
Okay. Okay. What is most important to you? Like when you're looking at, you don't have to go into detail, but when you look at it, like when your candidate, what you want your candidate to really touch on more than, you know what I'm saying?
Nothing. I don't think.
You just want that motherfucker to breathe, huh?
I'm gonna vote because you
shouldn't give away your vote.
People, I'm gonna vote because people died for it. I always vote, but I do not. I'm not one of the people who believe that the president has the power to really affect things. I think there's checks and balances. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think there's too many checks and balances. President can only do so much. He can only not do so much before somebody steps in. I think all the power is really in Congress and the House. The House and the Senate. You know what I mean?
Right.
And because you got to think, like when Barack Obama was president, he couldn't get anything done his last 4 years. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't get any judges appointed, right? Couldn't do anything because we had a Republican House, right? So he couldn't get anything done. So I just don't, and I think Trump is the same way. I think people like Trump because I think if you play the game right, you can manipulate them. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You just, if you just shut the fuck up, sit in your corner and do what you're supposed to do, I think you can do whatever you want to do, right? You only ostracize and scrutinize if you rub him the wrong way, and then he got to come see about you, and then it's gonna be a problem. But other than that, you can really run your own little office how you want to run it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He won't even bother you. He won't even bother you. He gonna do. He addicted. He's a delegator. You know what I'm saying? Gonna delegate. Do this. And then if you ever make me look bad, or you say something bad, or you say something about me, right? Then I'm coming to see about you, and it's gonna be a problem. I'm probably gonna fire you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or get you removed. So I think a lot of people do that. That's why I think people sound silly when they say, "Man, Trump gonna turn this into he gonna be a dictator." No, nobody's gonna ever dictate America, yo, ever.
You don't think so?
No, man. The people will handle him before he do that, man.
Well, that's
true. If they thought he was gonna do that, they let him go ahead and go to jail. You see Supreme Court looking out for him. Dude, how they vote? Supreme Court ain't take 2 days to be like, "Oh no, y'all can't leave him off the ballot."
Well, yeah. Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this. What do you think now that we're like 50 years past it? What do you think of segregation? Do you think we should have tried to integrate, or we should have kind of like try to be on our own a little more? Not saying not be totally separate, but you think we should have been on our own a little more so we wouldn't have depleted all our black businesses and all that? You know what I'm saying? Because it was a gift and a curse. I mean, so it's no right or wrong answer, but to me, I thought one of the downsides of integration was we kind of left our businesses by the wayside.
Man, I think, not to sound ignorant, but I think you just got to do what's best for you and your family, man. Right. You know what I mean? Like I think that's where it all boils down to. Like, do what you got to do for you and your family. You know what I mean? Where it's like, all black business ain't good, all white business ain't good. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. If I go somewhere and I think they treat me fair, I'm probably coming back. If I go to a restaurant and the food good, I'm probably coming back. I'm not gonna be a conspiracy theorist and go in and look who owned this. How did he vote? What did he ever say about black people? Like, if we do that, what the hell would we ever use? Right? We probably wouldn't buy Nikes, wouldn't wear denim, wouldn't use cotton. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck would we do other than drink water and eat vegetables off the earth?
That's interesting, man. That's very interesting.
People kill me when they say that, man. I'm not doing that because he a so-and-so supporter. So what? Like, I mean, think about it, man. Before, back in the day, not even back in the day, there's always been people who secretly support Republicans, particularly rich people, because they got better deals. So when you say rich people, who are you talking about? All of our athletes, all of our role models, all of our actors. Not saying all of them, but a lot of them have supported, you know what I'm saying? They have supported these Republicans because they've typically had situations that were better for people who made more money. You know what I'm saying?
Well, here's the thing. I think here's the one thing I've learned. I've become more educated in terms of politics. And here's the one thing I've learned since Donald Trump kept coming to office. The one thing that people say about Donald Trump is that he's racist, he's boisterous or whatever. But he's living his truth outward, frontward. We don't know what these other presidents have been doing behind closed doors and shit like that. He's living his truth. You know what I'm saying? So so for me, I vote for my interests. As I get older now, I have to vote. I can't be tied to a party. I have to vote for what is my, like how you say, what's best for me personally, my interests or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Right. So regardless, if you put everybody's shit out on Front Street, you'll be surprised who a person really is.
Bro, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not, whether it's Barack Obama, whoever, you know what I'm saying? You'll be surprised who a person really is. Donald Trump is just who he just wears his shit out like that. And that's just who he is. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm thinking now is Donald Trump is good for politics, because what happens is if you pay attention, if you pay close enough attention, you learn about how government actually works as a result of what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly,
that's just my take, man. I've learned more about the way the government functioned when he was president for 4 years, about the House, Congress, or how everything works. And like you said, the president really don't have power unless he have his,
he ain't got no power. I mean, he got power, but I mean, he ain't gonna. You only gonna let it go so far, right?
Mm-hmm. So you're not a conspiracy theorist,
Not really, man. It's too much of a deep dive for me, man.
Okay, I got you.
I don't like to do that. But I was thinking, I never knew until recently that Donald Trump, and we talked about this, that Donald Trump pardoned Jay-Z's CEO of Rock Nation, right? Mm-hmm. Right. The lady who's always with Jay-Z, the light-skinned lady. She's always with Jay-Z. She's married to Jay-Z's, one of his very best friends, Juan, right? Mm-hmm. OG Juan. Right. She's married to him. Now, what I can tell you is, and having been an attorney who have received 2 pardons from the president, right?
Shit.
I don't know.
You see it?
Yeah.
Okay, but go ahead.
Who received 2 pardons. I received one from President Obama, and I received one from President Biden. Mm-hmm. Those upper level pardons like that are not just applications that I filled out. They are favors. You know what I'm saying? As a result of me doing somebody a favor, just like Kwame Kilpatrick, just like Lil Wayne, just like Kodak Black, like a lot of the people that Donald Trump pardoned before he left office. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. People talking to him and needing a favor. And I just thought it was interesting, man. What if it ever came out that Jay-Z and Beyonce are Trump supporters?
It wouldn't sway me.
It wouldn't sway you because you pretty logical. You're pretty logical, but a lot of people are not. A lot of people would be like, "What?" And I talk about this with my class all the time. You've got race, and then you got class, right? Mm-hmm. But once you get a certain amount, once you hit a certain threshold monetarily, you are almost above both of those. You see what I'm saying?
I agree with you.
Once you hit like a certain amount, you're no longer black or white. You're just that person.
I agree with that.
Right. And I think Jay-Z has hit that point where he ain't, you know what I mean? Nobody's looking at, Jay-Z, drug dealer. No. That's Jay-Z. Right. I totally agree. He's a billionaire. He's got a powerful wife. She's got a hell of a following. Mm-hmm. I guess she's probably a billionaire. I don't know. Right. But I just think that people don't look at things like that. And you never really seen them embrace Biden. Like they embrace Obama now.
They embrace Hillary Clinton.
They embrace Clinton, they embrace Obama. But at the same time, Clinton and Obama had 2 things that Biden doesn't have, right? Okay. What's that? They had swag, right?
That's true.
They had swag. And one thing that the Clintons could do is the Clintons could work a damn room, yo.
That's true.
They could work a room, both of them, right?
Right. Well, let me ask you this question, man. Going on back when you said about powerful couples and all of that, man. it was I forget the guy's name, and I was thinking about it. I was looking at my phone. I couldn't think of what the guy's name was, but it was just this local politician, and what he was trying to do outside of redoing the electoral college and all that, but what he was trying to do locally was make marriages 10 years to start with. If it works out, you renew it for another 10 years. But if it don't work out after 10 years, you guys go your separate ways after that point with just whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's making like a business deal as opposed to being in it for 10 years or 18, 20 years or whatever, and guys get their clocks clean or whatever. But he's trying to put this whole legislation up where marriages will start with like a 10-year trial period. You go in for 10 years, a minimum of 10 years. You got to go in minimum of 10 years. And then if it works out, you renew it for another 10 years. If it don't work out after that first 10 years, you guys go your own separate ways. I thought that was one of the most logical, like how you say about logical thinkers. I think that's one of the most logical things that people can do, man, because, for lack of a better term, man, things happen at that 10-year mark. But he was like, 10 years, what I'm saying? But yeah, man.
Where was that at?
I can't remember. I was trying to look at my phone. I just heard it somewhere. It was on NPR. I was listening to NPR earlier late last week, and I heard that shit when I was driving. Like, oh, that's pretty interesting, man. I thought I put his name in here, but I didn't. I was gonna look that shit up, man. But he was, and a lot of people jumped on that, like, man, that's pretty good. But mostly it was men. Mm-hmm. But ideally, I think a lot of women probably jump on board as well because 10 years, I think is at 10 years, at the 10-year part, you both have to agree to renew it. If one says nah, that's when it's over, and everybody go their own separate ways. I thought it was a very reasonable idea, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So a 10-year marriage trial period, man.
Right.
So what you watching, man?
Man, Abbott Elementary is back, man. So I've been watching that.
What's
you
that?
Watch Abbott Elementary? You don't watch that?
No,
man, it's a comedy, man, on ABC. It's hilarious.
Is it good?
Yeah. Check it out.
Okay. It'll make me laugh, man.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, go ahead. I'm listening. Go
ahead. Yeah. That's. I haven't been watching much, man. Been watching that, man. I actually been a little busy, man.
Yeah, I noticed, man. I know we don't talk as much, man. But I'm glad you're here today. You know what I'm saying? You graced us, man. But yeah, man. I'm not watching nothing. I'm just reading a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God.
Let's see. There you go, man. Just reading a little bit, man.
Sorry.
But what else is on the docket, man? Anything else was on the docket, man? Oh, that lawyer shit.
I mean, I think we covered a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
I was content heavy. You was a little quiet over there. Smoking your cigar burning fast too, man. You need to get you one of them Rhodium 45s, man. That joint burning.
You know what? I wish Dana sends it to me as fast as I send him those shirts. That's all I'm going to say. When I say I'm gonna send something, I send it out to you, and I always see the confirmation number here. Here you go, bro. And I always send it like next day or whatever, right? Am I right? Yes or no?
Yeah, you do.
There you go, man. So, Dana, I look forward to you. We're gonna support you, man. You got anything you want to say to good people, man, before we rock out, man? By the way, man, that's an outstanding sweatshirt you got on, man.
Salute. Thank you, man.
Salute, bro. That's an outstanding sweatshirt you got on, man. But yeah, anything you want to say to good people, man?
Anything new? Appreciate y'all listening, man.
Hey man, will we the people that we donated to, we get like the little booklet and all that. I want a little booklet, whatever. Do we get a booklet back?
Yeah, we're supposed to.
Okay. I like those little things, man. You know what I'm saying? I like those.
I wonder why when it comes to donations, people come to me and not you. You think like I'm more of a inviting type than you are?
Yeah, you are. You are, bro. You know me, bro. I'm just a naturally cheap ass motherfucker, bro. I tell them no in a minute, man. You know what I'm saying?
But they always come to me and say, "Hey, Chris, guess what? We trying to." I'm like, "Damn, shit."
So since we're going full disclosure here, or okay, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay, I'll leave it alone, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you are the more generous of the two, man. You know what I'm saying? You are the more, what's that word you say? Philanthropy?
Yeah, philanthropic. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, philanthropic. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You with the Daffy Duck tongue over there, man. Yeah. I was hoping you say it again so when we do the captions, they're able to pick that shit up. But yes, good try, Daffy. You know what I'm saying? And you ever seen that movie what's the name of the movie? My Cousin Vinny?
Yeah.
With the attorney was stuttering in the courtroom and shit.
Yeah, you talk about it every other episode.
Oh.
I was just telling you.
All right, man. I gotta go.
See, and there you go, rushing us off.
Okay, what's on your mind, man?
No. Because now you're gonna try to pressure me. That's what you do. So you're gonna try to rush us off. If that don't work, you try to pressure me, and then if the pressure don't work, you try to make me uncomfortable.
It was something I had to ask you, but I can't remember what the fuck it was, man. Something I wanted you to touch on, but I can't remember what the fuck it was. And again, as soon as we get off this thing, I'm like, damn, so I wanted to ask you that, whatever. But yeah, it was something I wanted to ask you, but I can't remember, man. You know what I'm saying?
Got your sweatshirt on, got your little things done up. What's popping in Atlanta?
Ain't nothing popping in Atlanta, man. You know what I'm saying? Just doing my thing, man. Just living, hey, bro. Just living life, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Working out?
Yes, I have been working out. I've been doing my thing, man. You know the one thing I have been doing that I took I'm giving you your flowers again. You're a 2:30 a.m. friend. Just remember you told me, like, bro, just live your life, man. Just smell the roses, bro. And that's what I'm doing, man. You know what I'm saying? Just smelling roses. And by far, I love doing this podcast, bro. Hey, bro, this is what I want to say. It's been 3 years, bro.
I know. Yeah.
3 years, man. Who would have thunk it? Salute to you, my brother. 3 years, man. Happy birthday, dog. Happy birthday. Real talk.
Stevie
yeah, man.
Wonder version.
Yeah, 3.
Happy birthday. Yeah.
That was cringe-worthy, man. I didn't feel good doing that. I had to edit that shit out. I didn't like that, bro. I didn't like that, man. I didn't like that at all. Don't do that again, bro. Don't do that, man. Just warn me before you start doing that. I'm the only balladeer on the cases, bro. You the hip swiveler. I'm the balladeer, man. I
never heard you saying nothing, yo.
Were you ever in course?
No.
Why?
Because I played the violin in sports.
You played the violin? Well, you played the violin, dog?
In 6th grade, yeah.
Damn. Yeah. Bro, how long we known each other?
About 20-some years.
Bro, I didn't know that, man. Good shit, bro. I did not know that, man. Damn, I did not know that, man.
We known each other, man.
Bro,
dang, 28 years.
How'd you like the violin, bro?
I don't remember much about it.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, man. Well, you know, I was in course. I had a solo and shit like that. I was a balladeer. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
I come from a very musical family.
Bro, your boys are very talented, man.
Seriously. And my cousin's on. My cousin Dave. He played band at North Carolina A&T.
Salute, man. You tell about your sons and all that, man. Your sons are filled with talent, man. Salute to you. Good shit, bro. Real talk, man. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be like Savion Glover when I was in like middle school and shit, wearing the penny loafers and shit like that, whatever, man. But when I hear about your boy, man, that's really good stuff, man. What you got him in, man. That's good stuff, man.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
What you watching right now, yo?
I'm not watching anything, man. I'm on the go a little bit more than I normally usually on. So what I'm trying to prevent from doing is sitting around the house a little too much what I was doing in the past. So I'm kind of like just getting out and do other things. I play golf. I'm playing golf at least twice a week now, sometimes 3 times a week. And now that you're back, you're not on strike no more, bro. We doing this, man.
You know the thing about me, man. I cannot sit in the house. It drives me crazy, man. It absolutely drives. Absolutely. If I sit in the house, like I got to get out at least once a day, man. I don't care if I got to walk and go to a store, go to a gym. It just drives me crazy, man. I can't do it.
I'm just the opposite, bro. I'm just the opposite.
It'll if I sit there, it'll make me very tired, and I feel like I'm like, you know what I mean? To me, it's depressing. Like if you're just in the house, yeah, man.
No,
if you don't have no outlet, like there's to me, there's absolutely no possibilities if you just sit in the house. You got to go out. If you go out, it's a possibility that you meet somebody.
Right,
Maybe that
right.
meeting turns into something or business or
That's true.
I mean, I just don't.
I'm not.
I guess that's why I really enjoy what I do because no 2 days are alike. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I don't like. Now I do enjoy not having anything like mandatory to do. Right.
Right.
Like I don't know what's gonna come today. When my phone gonna ring? Who's gonna be? What they gonna need? Blah blah blah. I do enjoy that. Not having anything like some days. I ain't got to go here. I ain't got to go to this jail.
Oh, you work a lot, man. Have you thought about like the advice you gave me, like smelling the roses a little more, man?
No, see, here go the thing. I work, but I work my own schedule.
I get it. Yeah.
So if I don't have nothing to do Monday, maybe Monday I'm chilling till 4. Then maybe from 4 to 8 I might work. You see what I'm saying?
But you're a workaholic, dog. The same thing. I'm giving the advice you gave me. You remember you told me like, yo, Fifth, you need to kind of chill out. I'm giving it back to you, dog. You're a workaholic, man. I be calling you like, hey, Si, you working, bro? Because I'm giving it back to you, bro. You bro. Real talk, man. I want you real talk. I'm being your boy here. I want you to stop and smell the roses, bro. Seriously.
Oh, yeah, I do.
No, man, you don't do it enough, man. I'm giving you what you gave me. You say Fifth, man. You need to kind of chill out a little bit. I've been chilling out a little more. This year, I've been chilling out a little more, and I've been realizing I'm getting more done by chilling more.
Oh yeah.
If that makes sense. So, bro, you always on the go, bro. Bro, I want you to kind of like chill out. I know you're terrible at golf, man. Get some lessons and shit.
No, you terrible.
Bro, it is what it is. I'll beat your ass.
Then you shoot a 200 last week? Yes or no?
I thought we were gonna keep that between you and I.
You didn't say that. You didn't ask me to.
Yeah, I shut up. But I'm out there though. I'm out there smelling the rose, bro. I'm out there smelling the roses, man. And when I get in the office the next day, bro, I get so much shit done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, oh yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, bro. I want you to stop and chill with that, man. You want to go too much, man. Chill out, bro. Real talk, man. This shit ain't good for you, man. Hey, bro. Every time you talk to me, what I'm doing?
Riding them bikes, nigga.
Riding my go-karts, playing golf, or just chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? Waiting on you to do a podcast with me, man. When are we back, by the way? When does the new season start? Because everybody always asks me. Everybody always asks me, like, man, you gotta talk to Si, whatever. No, people wanted to come on our show, and I'm like, hey, you got that Si's department, bro. I don't do anything. I'm just like you say, I'm the technical guy.
We back in April.
We back in April, guy? We back in April? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything you want to say good to people before we go, man?
Hey, man. Everybody check out March Madness. NC State play tonight at 9:40. Just because they got a good story going on right now, man. Wolfpack. You know what I'm saying?
What's that again? What you did?
Wolfpack. Know what they do? Ain't that what they do?
Yeah. That's what they do.
Look,
yeah, that's
then you got some kind of, you went to state at some point and did something over there, didn't you?
I went to Chapel Hill. Like how you say, I'm just a studious guy, man. You know what I'm saying? But guess what I found out? Somebody very close to me put me on to something. I know you don't want to hear this, but the age limit for astronauts have increased.
To what?
Like they moved them up since like Elon Musk and all that, whatever. Yeah. So there you go, man. But you want to say anything to the good people, man? So we back in. When are we back in? It's March now. When are we back? April.
Yeah.
April. All right, man. You want to say anything before we roll out, man?
Oh, man, appreciate everybody for listening. Good show, bro.
No, I appreciate you, my brother. It's good to see you again, man. You have grown. Man, salute to your boys, man. I seen all the stuff you put up with your boys, man. Congratulations to them, man. Good stuff that they're doing, man. Tell them Uncle Fifth said what's up. Congratulations to him. And tell the youngsters I'm killer on that FIFA. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeah. What is that button for me to get off?
Salute to you, my brother. You gonna hang on after for a second?
Yeah.
All right, everybody, man. We'll see you guys in April, man. Salute to everybody before we roll, man. You got anything good? That's it?
I'm gonna be back in black.
You back in black? What's that mean?
I'm gonna wear black.
You wearing black?
Yeah.
I got some stuff I need to send you too, man. Remind me. I'm gonna text myself now. I'm gonna text myself now. So salute to everybody, man, that came on tonight and rock with us, man. Thank you so much, man. I know we've been off for a little while. No, we were off for over a month, man. So but we're gonna be back in April, man. So peace out, everybody, man. We see you guys in the springtime. I guess it's already springtime. You know what I'm saying? Salute, my brother.
Peace.